Hey guys, in this video, we are going to explore the easiest method in leveraging the generous storage capacity of Microsoft 365 subscription plans in conjunction with Ahsay Backup. There are different strategies in backing up corporate data. One of these involves taking advantage of the convenience and scalability of cloud storage solutions. The easiest method that I mentioned is actually utilizing Microsoft 365's OneDrive storage. With a Microsoft 365 free account, you only get a 5 GB of cloud storage in OneDrive. Suppose you have a Microsoft 365 personal subscription, this limit is bumped up to an impressive 1 TB. What if I tell you you can avoid the additional costs of sourcing new cloud storage by taking advantage of this method? I'll show you how to back up your data to your OneDrive account and achieve cost efficiencies when paired with Ahsay Backup solution. Now let's back up some files to our Microsoft 365 OneDrive account. Using Ahsay OBM, from your home screen, select Backup Sets. Then click the plus sign to add View Backup Set. You can rename your backup set or you can also use the default name provided. Then click Next. For the backup source, My Documents is selected by default. You can unselect this if you intend to back up other files or folders. Select the files or folders you aim to back up. After selecting files or folders, click OK. Then click Next. Turn on the switch button to enable scheduled backup. Then click the plus sign to add a new schedule and set your preferred backup schedule. We will leave this on default and enable Run Retention Policy after backup. Click OK. Then click Next. For the destination, we will also leave the backup mode on default with Sequential. Then click the plus sign to add View Storage Destination. Select the drop-down menu for this destination storage and click OneDrive. Click OK. This will prompt your browser and will ask you to sign into your Microsoft account. Enter your email, then click Next. Then enter your password. Then click Sign In. You will be provided the authorization code that you will have to copy and paste to Ahsay OBM. Select the code, then copy, go back to Ahsay OBM, then paste it on the text field. Click OK. Then click Next. For the encryption, click Next. Make sure to keep a copy of your encryption key before clicking Confirm. You now have successfully created your backup set, which means you can now start backing up your files to your Microsoft 365 OneDrive account. Click Backup now. And that's how you back up your files to your OneDrive account. Use Ahsay to connect to your own cloud storage for backups. In this way, you can maximize your existing OneDrive space. By using your own storage, you could significantly reduce your monthly backup expenses from $15 to $5 for a 1 TB storage space. Aside from OneDrive, Ahsay supports other popular cloud storage services where you can also back up your data such as to Google Drive, Wasabi, and Amazon S3 among others. Moreover, Ahsay also supports other backup types such as for Hyper-V, Synology NAS, and cloud files. To learn more about the other backup types and cloud storage services that Ahsay supports, you may refer to our article. Avoid breaking the bank by turning your spare storage capacity into a cost-efficient storage and start backing up your data with Ahsay. Want to use OneDrive on your Microsoft 365 account as a backup storage? Register for our free trial now. Just go to www.ahsay.com/en/download.